Hello, cuties. I did not proper intro this vlog, so this is later. However, I'm Natasha. This is my vlog. I am taking you through my second marathon prep ever. My first marathon prep was earlier this year. We prepped for the BMO marathon in Vancouver, British Columbia. We didn't end up getting a spot. It sold out super early, so we ended up not actually getting to run the BMO marathon. However, we did do our own marathon distance in Vancouver, following primarily the same route that the BMO Vancouver Marathon would have been, and we just made it more fun. So I have done a marathon total once in my life. I just started distance running at the start of this year in 2024. Prior to this, I had run two 10Ks ever, which was like 3 years ago. The Sun Run, Vancouver, British Columbia. I ran 10K like a week or two before just to see if I even could. And then I signed up for the Sun Run. And my partner and my best friend and I did it. And then after my bodybuilding competition last year, I wanted to stay athletic. I wanted to stay fit, but I wanted to take on a new adventure, something that was going to really challenge me as an athlete. And I had never thought that I could do bodybuilding, and then I did, and I did quite well. So now I was like, okay, well, what about endurance sport? Like, it's opposite side of the spectrum. I've never thought that I could run distance just because I've had so many injuries on my lower body throughout my life. And as it turns out, I can. You just have to take the time and dedicate that energy towards it. You know, it's not going, my marathon prep won't look identical to somebody else's, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that I'm not worthy of running a marathon. My goal for this one is one that scares me. So my goal for the first marathon was to finish it, because I had never run 26.2 miles. And then my partner and I ran the 26.2 miles, and I was able to do it. And so I was like, well, now it can't be just to finish it. That will be my B goal. What is my main goal? My main goal is to hit 4 hours or less on this marathon. That's going to be my A goal. So A goal, 4 hours or less. B goal, finish the marathon. C goal, find like at least 3 moments of joy and magic in the entire experience. There's a lot in this training vlog that is different than I've ever done in my entire life. I've never done hill repeats before, which is in this video. And I'm going to be running 5 days of the week, with one day, the 6th day of training being cross training. So I'm going to be doing 6 days straight of cardiovascular activity. Progression runs. I've never done a progression run before, which I started in this prep. So this is a lot of newness for me, and it makes it really exciting and also nerve-wracking, but mainly exciting. So I hope you enjoy the vlog, and I hope that this inspires you in some way, shape, or form to do something that also scares you and is completely new, and that you're not great at, but you can be great at. I'm not a great distance runner, but I believe with enough time I could be, and enough dedication, yeah. And for me, it's not about being the fastest. I want to like live this life, and at the end of my life, what I would want people to say about me is that I never gave up. So even if I have to stop, even if it looks a little bit different than somebody else's race, I finish it. Whatever I say I'm going to do, I follow it through. I see it through to the end. I lacked that in my life when I was younger, and so it's so deeply important to me now to follow through for myself. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna let you actually watch the video now. You're gonna I feel like both of the videos for both of the runs, I was not excited. So this is just part of training. Sometimes you're gonna be really amped up about going. Sometimes you're gonna be really amped up after you go. And some days you're just not. And I play the rule of thirds. If a third of the time I feel really good during my training, a third of the time I feel poop, and then a third of the time I feel like pretty average, I'm doing well. that's my litmus test. So this kind of came off as like a third of the training that I was like, this is kind of poop, you know? And enjoy. Oh, hi. Okay. Hello. This is the first time I've ever done hill training, so this is the day. We're kicking off the vlog with hill training. It's supposed to help build speed and endurance, and the Victoria Marathon is apparently very hilly, so this will be beneficial. I'm supposed to do continuous hills, which is a little bit different than just normal hill training, but we don't have any continuous hills nearby us, so we found the closest thing. And it's supposed to be 6 minutes of continuous hills. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up for 6 minutes, or for 3 minutes, and then down for 3 minutes. That will be a set. You take 2 minutes rest and then do it again, and then do it again. You get the point. So just up and down. Super fun. I'm going to try it with Joey's headphones. I totally forgot my bag, as in I wasn't going to wear it, but I forgot that if I don't wear it, I have nowhere to put my phone. So I'm going to have to carry my phone. So we'll see how much I enjoy that while I'm running. I might not even use anything then, if that's the case. But we'll see. Luna's camped out here. She's supporting. Woo, woo, woo. Joey's camped out here. He's supporting. Woo, 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 woo. And we're gonna go run hills in the hot weather.
And here we have her, the lady hill runner, coming down the hill. She's setting a fantastic pace. You can see she's in the zone. This is the first of 3 laps. She looks tired. Luna's excited.
Sunset turning around at the 3-minute point. I need to stop at like a 3:15. Oh yeah, you're not gonna hear any of that if your headphones are connected. That's okay.
And here we have a lovely Natasha Vrollmeister running back on her second round of hill repeats. You can see she's breaking the maximum speed limit and should be issued a speeding ticket. Look at that fierce determination. You can talk. If you have the energy for it, that is.
Oh yeah. Went a little bit past the top. But I just finished at 6:06. So now it's a little over. So before it was a little under. Now it's a little over. Hopefully the next one will be just right. I'm really fucking hot now though. Like I feel how parched I am in my throat.
Yeah.
My body feels fine. My heart's working, but like I'm parched. Ugh. I might do a 4th. I don't know. I don't know if I need to. We'll see how the next one feels.
Sure.
I was feeling a little bit unstable coming down, but I think I was just in my head. And I was, kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm just like paranoid about downhill after injuring myself on the downhill last training plan.
Right, yeah.
So, like, but my knee feels completely fine, so it's all in my head. All right, last run of the week. I did hill repeats yesterday for the first time ever. And then today is a long run. I don't know why I parentheses that. It's 8 miles, so I think that's 13 kilometers, roughly around that point, doesn't matter. I have to be out for an hour and a half. So, or an hour and 20, sorry. Oh my gosh, I have to freaking think this through. 70 to 80 minutes, okay. That's an hour 10 to an hour 20. So I have to be out for that long no matter what. I'm really liking the time thing, because I can't like I can't run faster to get it done faster. Whereas before in my last prep, if I was over a run, I would just like kick it into high gear even if it was an easy run because I was over it. I was like, I just want to be done. So I'd like race home. And then now it's like I have to be out for an hour 20 no matter what. So like there's no point in me running faster to try and get it done because I won't be done even if I do that. So I might as well just slow down. Anyways, it's supposed to rain. It looks like it's gonna rain. So I have a waterproof pack in my bag. And I don't know if I'll listen to music podcast or call my mom. Honestly, maybe call my mom. Might make it a lot easier. We'll see. But this will be the cap off of the week, which is really nice. I feel like my legs feel okay. We'll wait to see until I'm actually running. It's an easy pace though, which is exciting. So, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Go for it.
Okay, so we finished an hour 20 on the dot, which is really exciting. 8.4 miles, which is 13.5 kilometers. I talked to my mom for the first hour, which was great. And then she wanted to eat breakfast and go for a walk herself. So then I switched to music. It was really hot. Like this isn't normal sweat. I'm like literally every inch, even my hands are sweating. I'm sweating so much. I literally, for the last little bit of that run, was just trying to find paths that were out of the sun because I was so hot. So I'm very glad that my mom and I got off the phone when we did because the sun came out in full force at that point, and I can't imagine trying to like keep my heart rate down from the heat and talk to my mom at the same time. Like I was pretty lucky for the first hour, and then that last just like 20 minutes was horrid. But I'm happy. Like I'm really glad it wasn't raining or anything like that. I'm pleased, and that just gives me a dose of what this summer training is going to be like, and that's good to know. The over-ear headphones, not good.
Not a vibe.
Not a vibe in the sun. It's too hot. It like brings so much heat to your head and your ears. So I was like literally just like pushing one above one of my ears to let it dry and like air out a little bit, and then I go to the other one and let that one air out, and I just kept swapping. I'm like, people can hear my music and I don't care. But that wraps up the first week of training. My legs were definitely towards the end a little bit tired, like my hamstrings from hill training yesterday. I think that's the whole point, is just to like be running on a little like slightly fatigued legs, and I'm cool with that. I'm very happy, so that I know what that feels like. I think it's really important for athletes to not resist bad training sessions. I don't even want to call it a bad training session, but not resist the challenging training sessions or the ones that don't go as you planned, but instead like immerse yourself in it. So like when you're running it and you're having a bad time, instead of resisting it and trying to force yourself to have a better time or feel like a certain way, acknowledge it and like be with it and get to know it. Because I guarantee you, if you're doing endurance running, that's going to come up on your competition day or event day, or it could, and you want to be familiar with it. So it's like, that was hot. I now know that I'm not going to, if it's hot on race day, I'm not going to use my over-ear headphones. I'm just not going to do it. So that means that now I probably need to start training without my headphones more often so I can get used to it. Or I have to try running with Joey's in-ear or whatever, just to see what that feels like. But that's something that I can help myself with next time to make my next run in the heat better. And then I can try that, and if it doesn't do anything, then I can try something else. Or I can just ask myself, is this survivable? And guess what it was, because I finished. So it's like, okay, I can survive that. I just know I need to be smart with nutrition then. Like, I will need electrolytes. I am profusely sweating. I need to get sodium, and probably in the next little window here, I'm going to crash hard. Anyways, that's my wrap up for the week. We're going to be at a music festival next weekend. So like I'll film some of my training because I'm going to do training still, but we're leaving on the Friday and coming back on the Sunday. So Friday to Sunday, I'm not doing any training. I'm just going to basically be a vegetable. I'm going to be sleeping a lot and dancing a lot and sleeping a lot and dancing a lot, and sitting a lot because we're driving. So yeah, I'm excited for the weeks to come. This is going to be really groovy. Definitely excited about my pacing. So yay. Woo. Team 4 Hour, let's go.
Woo!